Project Armenia. In the older days, centuries ago, Silk Road used to connect China to Europe through Greater Iran. That road, due to political, military, and economical considerations, should have been forgotten in the 21st century. However, China and India, the two upcoming economical superpowers, have tried to revitalize that shorter and faster trade highway through the land. In 2011, China began the construction of the railway that connects Shanghai via Russia to Berlin. This railway was completed and commissioned in 2016. It is being extended to Lisbon. India, in the meantime, had a project of her own to connect India to Europe from ports of Mumbai to southern ports of Iran, through Iran to Azerbaijan to Russia and Europe. They called that the North-South corridor. It never got off its feet. In 2014, several Islamic extremist groups, ISIS, created such a havoc in Middle East and neighboring countries that they belittled the misbehavior of the Islamic regime in Iran. In the same year, a book entitled 2020, The Fall of Islamic State was published. The author of that book is of the opinion that through cooperation of three nations, this demonic behavior will be terminated. Those three nations are Iran, Armenia, and Israel. Those three nations share a very painful and destructive experience of genocide. The author, in the last two chapters of this book, describes the nature of the Islamic Republic of Iran and predicts that it will fall in the year 2020. People of opinion have scrutinized this book and are of the opinion that it should be recommended reading for the senior years students of political science. Majority of devastating wars in the past have been fought for economical reasons. However, although Project Armenia has huge economic reasons, but there will be no bloodshed or destruction. By the implementation of the Chinese Silk Road and materialization of the India North-South corridor through Iran, Armenia and Russia to Europe, Armenia becomes the natural commerce center of the three continents. Also, a recreation center of the people of those countries, and above all, an educational center for their youth with different belief and languages, the way and the mean of coexistence. To have a better grasp of this intent of the Project Armenia, let us study these maps together. The dotted lines that you see on the map is the Chinese railroad connecting Shanghai to Berlin. That was completed in 2016 and commissioned. It is being extended to Lisbon also. The red and blue lines represent North-South corridor plan of India that connects India to Europe from port of Mumbai to southern ports of Iran, through Iran and Azerbaijan to Russia and Europe. This plan, dormant and should be revitalized, and Armenia should replace Azerbaijan. Now let us look at the map of Armenia where Project Armenia should be implemented. Iran and Armenia share slightly over 20 miles of common border. This 20 miles border is illustrated in this map. This parcel of land has been designated as a free trade zone. The entire map that depicts the proposed establishment has not been finalized yet. However, from Nakhchivan to Karabakh, what should be established are as follows. Entertainment facilities such as Disneyland, public and amusement parks, movie and legitimate theaters, first-class restaurant, five-star hotel, and related services organizations, an international university dedicated to students of second, third, and fourth world, residential buildings, high-class villas, business convention center, an international airport, intercontinental railroad facility, industrial trade centers, warehouses, and administration services for all involved. For the entire project to be possible, we will need to establish a committee that will undertake the efforts to contact and negotiate with the governments of China, India, and Russia. It will be an indispensable asset for the project to have China establish a branch of Silk Railroad from Moscow to Megri. And equally important will be for India to revitalize North-South Corridor project through Armenia. For all of these to become a reality, the permit and cooperation of the government of Armenia is an absolute and vital necessity. What is in it for Armenia? At least double the GNP of the entire country. Thank you.